religion, national origin, disability status, or other characteristics directed toward any persons within the venue is not tolerated and will be grounds for removal from the site of competition. We thank you for your cooperation. And now, before we meet today's starting lineups, we have a special we're very proud to honor Hall of Fame pitcher shortstop from Palomar College Softball, Kathy McNerney. Kathy was a pitching and shortstop pioneer for the Comets, and she competed on the very first softball team in Palomar College history back in 1978 when the team played at Great Bay Park in Escondido. Kathy was a Vista High product that came to Palomar and led the Comets on the mound to a 14-4 conference record and the program's first conference championship. Kathy, we thank you for paving the way for many future Comets, and that was a nice first pitch. Thank you, Kathy. And now let's meet the starting lineups for today's ballgame. First for the visitors from Southwestern College, leading off for the Jaguars and playing center field, number 14, Allie Cucciarino. Batting second and playing second base, number 13, Savannah Salon. Batting third in the pitching circle today, number 17, the pitcher, Liliana Romero. Batting fourth, the designated player, number 19, Kari Garcia. Batting fifth, and playing first base, number 11, Yasmin Clark.
It says like a 6.
Batting sixth, and playing third base, number 22, Cassandra Diaz. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 10, Ari Padilla. Batting eighth, working behind the plate, the catcher, number 2, Zoe Andrade. Batting ninth, playing left field,
48.
number 3, Victoria Nunez. And playing right field, number 7, Chantel Gonzalez. The Jaguars are coached by Michael Rose, assisted by Katrina Simmons, Veronica Clark, and Brianna Simmons. Now let's meet the starting lineup for your Palomar College Comets. Leading off and playing third base, number 21, Brianna Lutz. Batting second and playing second base, number 11, Josephine Huberger. Batting third and playing first base, number 16, Zoe Cara. Batting fourth, the designated player, number 15, Alexis Huey. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 10, Taylor Armstrong. Batting sixth and playing right field, number 7, Samantha Garcia. Batting seventh and working behind the plate, the catcher, number 2, Dominique Garcia. Batting eighth and playing center field, number 1, Gisela Gonzalez. Batting ninth, playing shortstop, number 4, Melia Nuanez. And in the pitching circle today for the Comets, number 14, Nevaeh Haywood. The Comets are coached by Lacey Kraft, assisted by Megan Wajos, Vera Stephanie, and Mark Eldridge. And now if you could all please rise if you're able, and remove your ball caps for the playing of our national anthem. Let's play ball.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it?
And welcome in live from Palomar College for this exciting matchup with the number 2 ranked Palomar Comets taking on Southwestern College in a conference matchup. I'm Connor Larson. I'm joined here with Trevor Tanner. Trevor, we got an exciting game today. Palomar, one of the most dominant teams in the entire state. What are you looking forward to this afternoon?
You know, I'm looking forward to the pitching matchup. Nevaeh Haywood coming off of a no-hitter in a 5-game game against San Diego City last time out. So just looking for the Comets to just do a lot more of the same. You know, obviously, as you said, ranked number 2 in the state, so not really much that they can do to change what they've done already.
Yeah, this is one of the most dominant teams in the state. We've seen it all year long. Tons of, mercy blowouts, games ending after 5 innings, because this is just one of the most dominant teams in the state. And they're led by their best player, Brianna Lutz, who we'll get to in just a little bit. Southwestern comes into this game 5-14 on the year, 1-2 in conference play, and they are 0-8 on the road. Palomar 14-2, 3-0 in conference play, riding a 10-game win streak. And as we mentioned, the number 2 ranked team in the state of California. Nevaeh Haywood on the mound for the Comets. Alyssa Cantaro, the center fielder, is up to bat first for the Jaguars. First pitch in there for strike 1.
Haywood coming in with a 1.69 ERA over 45 innings pitched.
The 0-1 pitch. It's upstairs, ball 1. Catario is a .391 hitter this year, 7 RBIs, no home runs. This one's fouled off into the net. It'll be 1-2 on the center fielder. Nevaeh set, the 1-2. This one fouled back again. So Alyssa Cataria battling a little bit here. And Haywood winds the pitch. Popped up again, right over our heads. And she continues to battle here. That one, I was worried it was going to hit us.
I thought you were about to make a play right there, Connor.
Dive out, make a crazy play. Count remains 1-2 on the center fielder, the leadoff hitter for the Southwestern squad. Fouled off again. 4 straight fouled off pitches there. Now the 1-2 pitch again. Swung on a miss, fouled into the mid, strike 3. Comets retire the first batter of the ball game.
Nice try by Haywood there to stay focused after those first couple pitches were fouled off to get the strikeout there.
Changing the eye level there on the batter going up in the zone. Now we got Savannah Salone, the second baseman today. First pitch in there for a ball. Salone hitting 176 on the year, struggling at the plate. That one swung and missed there for strike 1. Way out in front was Salone. It's going to be a tough day. If you're a struggling hitter, you're going against one of the top pitchers as she fouls this one down the left field line.
And Salone already with 10 strikeouts on the year, leading her team.
Yeah, Nevaeh Haywood, one of the best pitchers in the entire state. I think she's super underrated in terms of what she brings to this squad. And we saw it in her last outing with that no-hitter. This one's fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Comets have one out in the inning. Now this one, ripped down the line, foul. One-two count on Salone. And the pitch from Haywood, just low.
Good 2-strike pitch there from Haywood, trying to get her to bite on that one.
Haywood very good at changing the eye level on the hitter. Goes low there. We'll see what she does here. That one ripped into center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Salone reaches on a single.
Just a great piece of hitting there from Salone. Fouling off a couple pitches and staying strong in the box, lining that one right back into center field.
It's now be the pitcher up to the plates, Ilana Romero. She belts this one, jammed her. Shortstop makes a play over to 2, and they get the out at second base. What a play by Nalia Nuanez on that flip there. 2 out in the inning now. We'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Charisma Garcia. First pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Garcia batting .245 on the year so far.
Pitch gets the outside edge, strike 2 on Garcia.
Nice pitch there, just catching that outside corner. Now she's ahead in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. That one's outside, ball 1. That one's upstairs, ball 2 on Garcia. Ball 3, so Garcia has worked it to a full count here. 3 straight balls from Nevaeh Haywood. So the 3-2 pitch from Haywood. Slapped to the third base side, and it's going to go foul. And the 3-2 again. Jams Garcia, fouls it back. Count remains full. Romero, the pitcher, is the runner at first. Now Haywood will do the 3-2 again. And strike 3 on the outside edge.
Nice pitch there.
The Jaguars are retired. We get 1 hit, no runs. Bottom of the first inning when we come back.
base hit.
Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear.
So, it's time to think about college. But what are you going to study? Let us help. We're Palomar College, and we train for success. The transportation sector is rapidly shifting from fossil fuels to alternative fuels. The demand for qualified technicians has never been higher. Our program addresses the current needs of the industry with an eye toward the future. Your new career in zero-emissions vehicle technologies is waiting, and Palomar will get you there.
And welcome back to Palomar College between the Southwestern Jaguars and Palomar Comets, bottom of the first inning. It's a 0-0 ball game. And Brianna Lutz will lead things off for Palomar. And Trevor, she's like the hottest hitter in the state right now.
She really is. Connor coming in, 676 batting average, and just raking the ball, seeing it very well at the plate.
Had a grand slam earlier this year that you were on the call for. We'll see what she can do here. Fouls the first pitch back, already aggressive.
Yeah, Lutz has been one of the most exciting players to watch in the state of California for sure. Every time she steps into the box, you expect something great to happen.
Now Romero's pitched to Lutz. Upstairs for a ball. Now the 1-1. Way upstairs.
Just a bit high on that one.
Yeah, just missed the zone there. It's a 2-1 on Lutz. She leads the team in home runs and RBIs. 6 homers, 26 runs batted in. A dominant hitter at the plate. The 2-1. Ripped deep into right center field. That one's going to get down, and Lutz, she's not stopping at second. She's heading to third. And she'll be in there with a stand-up lead-off triple.
What a way to start it off. Brianna Lutz drives that pitch into right center field. Comes in with a stand-up triple to lead it off for the Comets.
She absolutely belted that ball into right center field. She'll be at third base with a stand-up lead-off triple. And it'll bring up the second baseman, Josephine Huberger.
Josephine Huberger.
Palomar already got something brewing here. The infield's playing in. This one's going to get over the head and drop, and a run will score. 1-0 Comets.
Nice AB there from Huberger. First pitch swinging, loops into center field for the RBI. Comets already up 1-0 early in this game.
Yeah, that infield in there kind of killed the Southwestern defense there. If they're playing at normal depth, that ball might be caught by the shortstop. So now Huberger at first, nobody out, and it's Zoe Karam. This one's popped up into right. Right fielder is there, makes the catch. That'll be the first out of the inning. This Comet team very aggressive on the first pitch.
Yeah, I was just about to mention all 3 batters so far swung on that first pitch, trying to get on this pitcher early. Ilana comes in with a 6.13 ERA over 32 innings pitched.
So the cleanup hitter, Alexis Hui, is up to the plate. Runner at first is Huberger. Pitches up and in for a ball. Romero taking a minute to get the pitch here on the 1-0. Right down the middle for strike one.
Scary pitch, leaving that one right over the plate right there.
Yeah, with this lineup, they can just create chaos in a moment. Now the 1-1. Foul down the first base side. 1-2 on Alexis Hui. Now this one's ripped into center field. Huberger will move up to second. Hui reaches on the single.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 10, Taylor Armstrong.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Taylor Armstrong.
Armstrong's been great, batting .400 this year.
First pitch taken upstairs for a ball. Yeah, she's been a great hitter at the plate this season for the Comets. As you mentioned, hitting over .400. Runners at first and second, one out in the inning. The 1-0 pitch to Armstrong. It's fouled off there.
Jammed her a little bit on that pitch.
So 1-1 on Taylor Armstrong. And the pitch. She shows bunt. That one's going to be a strike on her. She didn't pull back. And the count will be 1-2.
Jaguars saw the corners in, even with the 2-strike count.
And she pops this one up. Second baseman is there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. The next batter for the Comets will be right fielder Samantha Garcia.
Garcia batting .371 with 12 RBIs on the year. Looking to drive in a couple more with 2 away in the bottom of the first.
The first pitch upstairs for ball one. Runner at second is Huberger. The runner at first is Alexis Hui. Both reaching on singles. That pitch is downstairs, ball two. Comets already with 1 run across this inning. We'll see if they can tack on a few more. She fouls this one off towards the Comets dugout.
Huberger out there on second. getting about halfway on every pitch. She's looking to score on contact here.
That one's upstairs, and both runners will advance on the pass ball off the mid of the catcher. It's now 2 runners in scoring position for the Comets. It's a 3-1 count on Garcia.
Great chance here for Garcia to try to drive in 2.
The 3-1. Fouls that one straight back. The 3-2. Rips it over the head of the shortstop. 1 run scores. Another coming in as Samantha Garcia with a 2 RBI single. Comets are up 3-0.
Great piece of 2-strike hitting there from Garcia. Lines it over the shortstop's head and drives in 2 runs for the Comets. They're already up 3-0 in the first inning. So then we've seen them do time and time again over the course of the season.
And that pass ball was big. It allowed both runners to get into scoring position. If that doesn't happen, you're looking at 1 run coming across. Instead, it's a 3-0 game. First pitch is fouled off to the right side from Dominique Garcia, who's behind the plate today. So 0-1 on Garcia, and the pitch fouls that one back again. Two out in the inning. Runner at first, 0-2 on Garcia. And she rips that one and just foul down the right field line. She's finding her timing in this AB with these 3 foul balls.
Yeah, you've seen every pitch she's fouled off get a little bit straighter, a little closer to that line. She's been great in her few plate appearances so far. Just 12 ABs with 6 hits in those 12 plate appearances.
Count remains 0-2 on Garcia. We'll see if she can straighten one out here. That one just outside. It's good plate discipline, especially with 2 strikes. That pitch was just off the plate. That one popped up and foul. The count remains 1-2. The pitch from Ramiro. Foul back again. The line in the pitch. Another foul ball this AB for Garcia.
She is working in this at bat here. Want to see her put one in play.
We'll see if she can do it here. Ramiro's set. And the 1-2. Another foul ball off the bat of Garcia. who will win this battle here. Garcia still has an opportunity to take a few pitches here. It's only 1-2 count. And the pitch. Fouled off down the third base line. Jammed her on the inside. And the pitch from Ramiro. Swung on and missed, strike 3. But the Comets strike for 3 runs in the bottom of the first. And they're up 3-0 over Southwestern.
Are you interested in how language and communication can help shed light on global issues, struggles, and stories? Are you fascinated by building a world where people connect to each other through language, philosophy, ideas, and cultural expression? If so, then Humanities and Languages is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include American Sign Language or English Translation and Interpreting, English, Philosophy, and World Languages. Ready to learn more? To view all of the degrees and certificates in the Humanities and Languages pathway, be sure to visit the Palomar Pathways Mapper on the college website.
And welcome back. Top of the second inning. Getting ready to go underway here. Comets up 3-0 over the Jaguars. Trevor, what have you seen so far from this squad today?
You know, I've seen the Comets just play their style of softball. Already got 3 runs in that first inning. They've had a whole lot of run rules and looks to be close to that one again today.
The batter at the plate for the Jaguars is Yasmin Clark, playing first base. Her first pitch was fouled back.
Clark batting .295 on the year as she leads it off in this second inning.
And that one's upstairs for ball 1. And the 1-1 pitch from Haywood. Fouled back again. And we've seen hitters on both sides battle today. And another one fouled back there.
Haywood's gone high on these first 4 pitches. I wonder if she's going to try to get her to chase one down low.
And the 1-2 from her. That one was low. That one was a borderline strike there. It's going to be 2-2.
Yeah, great pitch there from Haywood. Looked like it was just outside. What a right idea on a 2-strike count.
So the 2-2 is up and in, ball 3. As Clark has worked a full ball count here.
Clark has drawn 10 walks this year. Great eye at the plate.
She fouls this one back again. Count remains 3-2 on Yasmin Clark. And Nevaeh Haywood's pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Great off-speed pitch there and the 3-2 count from Haywood. Got her to swing early on that one for the strikeout.
So 1 out in the inning. And it will bring up Cassandra Diaz playing third base for Southwestern. First pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Diaz batting .250 on the year.
The 0-1 in there for strike 2. Diaz looked like she tried to catch that ball with her hand there.
Yeah, another great pitch inside. Already ahead, 0-2 in the count.
Now the 0-2. Upstairs, ball 1. And Haywood, she's allowed a few batters today to get deep into counts, but you know, she's finished them off, which is the big thing with her. She's just a dominant force up there on the mound. And strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts from Nevaeh Haywood. 2 outs in the inning now.
Another great outing so far from Haywood. As he mentioned, 2 strikeouts to lead off this second inning.
She's already got 4 strikeouts this afternoon. The batter now is Ariana Padilla, the shortstop.
Padilla struggled this year, batting under 200 with a 174 batting average.
Big swing and a miss there.
Nasty off speed there from Haywood.
Padilla way out in front on that one. Nice change of speed from Haywood. The 1-1. One's outside for a ball. So the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. What a nasty pitch from Haywood there.
Yeah, Haywood has been dicing up these batters so far. Fooling them on just about every pitch.
And the 2-2 is popped up. Lutz is there. And 1-2-3 go the Jaguars. Still a 3-0 ball game as we head to the bottom of the second inning.
So, it's time to think about college. But what are you going to study? Let us help. We're Palomar College, and we train for success. How about air conditioning and refrigeration? Experienced tradespeople are retiring, and equipment is becoming more sophisticated. So there's a tremendous need for entry-level heating and air conditioning technicians. Get your hands on the latest HVAC units in our state-of-the-art lab. Let our experienced staff break down the technical knowledge. Their training will give you everything you need to thrive in this exciting industry. In as little as 1 semester, you can go from beginner to employment ready. We receive numerous requests each semester from local companies looking to hire students. So start your career with one of the highest paying specialties in the service industry. Your new career is waiting, and Palomar will get you there.
March 25th, it'll be a doubleheader out at Imperial Valley College. March 27th, another conference game at San Diego City. And then the Comets will be returning home on Saturday, March 29th, for a non-conference doubleheader against number 5, Cypress. First pitch for game 1 p.m.
And welcome back. The bottom of the second inning. And the leadoff hitter will be Giselle Gonzalez. Comets up 3-0 over conference rival Southwestern.
Gonzalez leading it off. She's been great all year. 545 batting average, 10 RBIs.
First pitch on Gonzalez is upstairs for a ball. And the pitch fouled off down the right field line. Evens the count up at 1-1. Comets looking for their 11th straight win this season. Trying to remain undefeated in conference play. They're the number 2 ranked team in the state. The 1-1 is low for ball 2. The 2-1 on Gonzalez. She fouls this one out of play. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Tapped foul and out of play. And that one is lined and caught by the shortstop for out number 1. And it's going to bring up shortstop Nalia Nuanez, who had a nice play earlier in the game at short. Batting 9th today for the Comets. First pitch on her is low for a ball.
And Nuanez being the 9-hitter for the Comets, still been great. 286 batting average. This Comet lineup is deep from top to bottom.
And the 1-0 on Nuanez outside for a ball. The pitcher Romero is not a fan of that one. Seemed to just miss the outside edge. 2-0 on Nuanez. Make it 3-0 now.
Great at bat so far from Nuanez. Not chasing anything outside.
We'll see if she has the green light here with a 3-0 count. And the pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. Nuanez reaches on a walk. And the lineup will turn back over. It's Brianna Lutz. Led off the game with a triple. And she eventually scored.
Third baseman number 21, Brianna Lutz.
So 1 out in the inning. Nuanez at first. And Lutz in the box. First pitch down low for ball. And that one hits her. So Lutz will reach on the hit by pitch. And the Comets will have runners at first and second with 1 out for Josephine Huberger.
And after that quick first out, she's thrown 6 straight balls. Struggling to find the zone here.
First pitch to Huberger on the outside edge for strike 1. in this Southwestern squad, they don't have a lot of pitching depth to necessarily go to. We'll see how long Ramiro's leash is today. It's only a 3-0 ball game, but the Comets got something brewing here. And ripped right center field, and that one's over the head of the right fielder. 1 run scores. Nuanez. Lutz is heading home. And Huberger with a stand-up 2 RBI triple. It's 5-0 Comets.
She ripped that one into right center field, able to get the 2 RBI triple. Nice piece of hitting there.
And we've seen the top 2 hitters in this lineup with stand-up triples in this ballgame. Lutz in the first inning, Huberger right there. And just like that, the Comets have a 5-0 lead.
First baseman number 16, Zoe Karam.
We'll bring up Zoe Karam. She popped out in the first inning. She's 0 for 1.
Karen's been a great hitter so far for the Comets.
First pitch taken for a strike. Karam second on the team in homers this year.
Yeah, she already has 5 this year. She's been great for the Comets.
Fouls this one off down the third base line. 0-2.
It's not often that you see a team be able to have power and still get on base as often as the Comets do. Big piece of why they've been so dominant in the state of California.
So the 0-2 ripped down the line, and it's a foul ball.
That one just foul that time. Right idea there by Karen.
She smoked that ball down the line. Almost hit some of the players down there at third base. And the count will remain 0-2 on Karam. Huberger, the runner at third. And the pitch. Fouled off again down the left field line.
Needs to just straighten that out a little bit. Quickly see the Comets go up by 6.
And the 0-2 bounces before the plate for a ball. Ramiro is set. She winds in the pitch. Ripped down the line. Foul ball.
And that one was out of here. That was just a little bit more right of that foul pole. You're going to see Karam hit her 6th home run of the year.
Absolutely ripped that ball down the line. If it was just a few more feet to the right, that thing would have been a home run. So we'll redo the 0-2 count again. Fouls it off.
Karam battling in this AB. Just looking for her pitch.
The 0-2. Fouled off again by Karam.
Comets have done a great job getting deep in these counts, fouling off pitches, just racking up that pitch count.
And the count's going to be 1-2. Upstairs for a ball on Karam.
Great eye there. That one was just a bit high.
Karam's battling here, showing plate discipline. The count is even at 2-2. The pitch from Ramiro. Belted down the line, foul ball. It's just a tad early on these pitches there. Only one out in the inning. Huberger is the runner at third. She had a 2 RBI stand-up triple. And the 2-2 is fouled back. We should have a counter on how many times we say fouled back today. We've seen a plethora of those.
And from both sides, too. Both teams have done a great job fouling off pitches. Comets just done a lot more with it, obviously.
So the 2-2 to Karam. Popped up. This one's super high. And the center fielder is there to make the catch. Huberger thought about tagging. She probably could have scored. There'll be 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, I think maybe if it was a closer game, you might see her tag up and try to score there. But Comets already up by 5. Playing smart softball here, not trying to play for 1 run, up so big early.
So it'll be Alexis Hui. She had a single in her first at-bat in the first inning. Takes the first pitch for a strike. The 0-1. Smoked into right center and run down by the right fielder. And that will end the inning. But the Comets get 2 runs courtesy of a Josephine Huberger RBI triple. And the Comets are up 5-0 over Southwestern.
Are you interested in a career in the global marketplace where you can own your own business or become a manager leading a business team? Do you want to use your creativity in advertising, marketing, and social media? Would you like to apply your skills in supply chain and logistics or manage budgets in accounting and finance? If so, then business is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include accounting, business administration, business management, management information systems, and real estate. Ready to learn more? To view all of the degrees and certificates in the business pathway, be sure to visit the Palomar Pathways Mapper on the college website.
And the top of the 3rd inning. Here from Palomar College, the Comets are up 5-0 over the Southwestern Jaguars. First pitch misses for a ball. This is the catcher Zoe Andrade for Southwestern. This one's popped up towards second, and it drops. The right fielder, Garcia, was there to come up with it, but it falls down for a hit. That one in there for a strike. The batter, Nunez Valenzuela, she kind of moved out of the box there. Thought that one was going to clip her.
Yeah, Haywood fooled her on that pitch completely for the first pitch strike.
Now she bunts it down the first base line. Karam over to first, and they get the out at first base. Andrade moves over to second base.
Nice job by Huberger covering first for the Comets to be able to get one on that play. That was a nice bump put down there by Nunez.
So now it's back to the top of the lineup for Quintariano. She's 0 for 1. Pops this one up out of play.
She's been the best hitter so far for the Jaguars, batting nearly 400, 391 batting average so far for Quintariano.
Pops it up again. Lutz over and makes the catch in foul territory for the second out of the inning.
Nice play by Lutz, trying to battle that shade and sun right there. Stays focused for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 13, Savannah Salone.
Now it brings up the second baseman, Savannah Salone. Had a single in her first at-bat, and she lines this one up the middle. And the runner from second is in there. And Salone heads to second base with the RBI double as the Jaguars get on the board. It's now 5-1.
That was a pretty close play at the plate. If that throw was a little bit more on line, I think she would have got her. That was a great throw home.
So the Comets infield will talk it over with their pitcher. Salone with the, we'll see what they list it, the RBI hit there. So number 3 hitter for Southwestern will be their pitcher, Ilana Romero. Who's had a rough day on the mound. And she pops this one up. First baseman Karam is there. And that will end the inning. But the Southwestern Jaguars get on the board with a RBI double. And it's now 5-1 ball game.
Are you interested in a career protecting people and working with the public during times of crisis? Or do you want to work in a medical setting and help people recover from accidents or illnesses and live a healthy and fulfilling life? If so, then Health and Public Service is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include Administration of Justice, Nursing, Basic Police Academy, Fire Technology and Fire Academy, Paramedic Training, and Registered Dental Assistant. Ready to learn more? To view all of the degrees and certificates in the Health and Public Service pathway, be sure to visit the Palomar Pathways Mapper on the college website.
And welcome back. Bottom of the third inning. Palomar up 5-1 over Southwestern. And leading things off is going to be Taylor Armstrong. She's 0 for 1 this afternoon. So ball 2 on Taylor Armstrong. Ramiro still working on the mound for Southwestern. That one hits her on the 2-0 count. And Armstrong will head to first on the hit by pitch. It's already the second hit batter of the ball game from Ramiro. And it brings up Samantha Garcia. Had a 2 RBI single in the first inning. First pitch low and away for a ball. It looks like she went around there. It'll be a strike on Garcia. And the pitch is outside for a ball. The next pitch to Armstrong. In there for a strike. It's a 3-1 count on Samantha Garcia. She lines this one straight to the shortstop, throws over to first, and they double up the Comets. And just like that, there's 2 outs in the inning. That hard liner to the shortstop caught the runner at first, Armstrong, sleeping. They double up the Comets there.
Garcia up to the plate for the Comets. She's 0 for 1 in this game.
Struck out in her first at bat. That one misses for a ball. 2-0 on the catcher. And ball 3. Ramiro's really struggling to find the zone this afternoon. So 3-0 is bounced before the plate, and Garcia will head to first on the walk.
Four-pitch walk there. Now let's see if the Comets can do something now with 2 outs here in the bottom of this third inning.
Brings up Giselle Gonzalez. She's 0 for 1. She popped up in the second inning. Takes that first pitch upstairs for a ball.
Great eyes. That one just missed the zone there.
2 out in the inning. And the 1-0 fouled straight back off the bat of Gonzalez. And popped up and hits the wall there, so it'll be a 1-2 count. Gonzalez will head back into the batter's box. And the 1-2 is popped towards the shortstop. The pitcher is there to make the catch, and that will end the inning. Score is still 5-1 as we head to the top of the 4th.
The Comets are retired in the bottom of the 3rd inning. No runs, no hits, 1 runner. Leading off the top of the 4th inning for the Jaguars, the designated player, number 19, Kari Garcia.
And we're back for the top of the 4th inning. Getting ready to go underway here. Comets up 5-1 over Southwestern. Nevaeh Haywood still on the mound for the Comets. This one slapped into right field, gets down for a hit. And that's Charisma Garcia with the single.
That one looked like it could have been possibly caught out in right field. That's the second time that Garcia just let a ball drop at her feet.
Southwestern will have a pinch runner.
Pinch running at first base for Garcia, number 15, Lynette Demumbra. Now batting the first
Pinch
base
runner will
for
be
11,
Lynette Demumbra.
First pitch fouled off. It's Yasmin Clark. She struck out in the 2nd inning. One of Haywood's 4 strikeouts this afternoon. Next pitch grounded, gets right by Brianna Lutz and into left field. Now the Jaguars with runners on 1st and 2nd and nobody out in the inning.
That was a shot off the bat. Hit right at Brianna Lutz. That's why it's called a hot corner. Unable to snag that one. Now 2 on, nobody out for Southwestern.
The third baseman, number 22, Cassandra Diaz.
So Cassandra Diaz will be up. She struck out in the 2nd inning. She shows bunt. Runner steals to 3rd.
Got her.
That one in time. What a play from the catcher, Dominique Garcia, and Brianna Lutz at 3rd base to get the runner trying to go to 3rd.
She's looking for her 4th stolen base of the year. Not going to get it that time. Great play by Palomar.
Clark moves to second base on the, it was a double steal attempt. The count's 2-0 on Diaz, the third baseman. That one swung on and missed. 2-1 is the count on Diaz. Runner at second is Clark, and that one swung on and missed for strike 2. So a 2-2 count on number 22. She fouls this one back. The pitch from Haywood. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Her 5th strikeout of this afternoon.
Great pitch there from Haywood. Little off-speed action, getting there to chase in the 2-strike count.
We have 2 outs in the inning now. Ariana Padilla pops this one into left field. Armstrong is there, and that will end the inning. Still a 5-1 ball game as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
The Jaguars are retired in the top of the 4th inning. No runs on 2 base hits, 1 runner left on base. At 3.5, your score, Comets 5, Jaguars 1.
Hi, welcome to Palomar. We are so excited to welcome you back for the fall 2024 semester. Go Comets!
And welcome back. Live from Palomar College, it's the bottom of the 4th inning. Palomar up 5-1 over Southwestern. I just want to take a moment to thank everybody for tuning into this stream. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Palomar Athletics page, your home for Palomar sports. Shortstop Nalia Nuanez up at the plate. Swing and a miss on that pitch. Strike 2.
Took a hack that time.
So the 0-2 pitch is popped up into left field and caught by the left fielder for the first out of the inning. And the lineup will turn over. It's Brianna Lutz for her 3rd plate appearance this afternoon. She tripled in the 1st inning and was hit by a pitch in her 2nd at bat. First pitch blown away for a ball. The 1-0 upstairs for ball 2. On the leader in batting average in California, Brianna Lutz. Counts now 3-0. Lutz is such a good hitter, I wouldn't be surprised if she has the green light here. 3-0. Inside, almost hit her. And ball 4, she heads to first.
Second walk for Lutz. But honestly, can't really blame her there. Not a batter I want to pitch to either.
So Josephine Huberger up to the plate. She has a single and a triple. And she pops this one into left field. And it's caught by the left fielder for the second out of the inning. So bring up Zoe Karam. She's 0 for 2 in this ball game. She was battling in her last at bat. We'll see what she can do here. First pitch on her is low for a ball. Now the 1-0. Grounded to third. It's a foul ball. The count will be even at 1-1 on Karam. The run at first is Brianna Lutz. Reached on a 4-pitch walk. Pitch was inside, ball 2. So the 2-1 on the first baseman. Fouled off down the third base line. Evens up the count at 2-2. Two count, 2 outs in the inning. Fouled off again. That one fouled off the foot of Karam. And another one fouled off towards the left side. We'll redo the 2-2 count again on Zoe Karam.
That one was ripped down the third base line.
Runner at first is Lutz. 2 outs in the inning. And the pitch. It's popped up out of play. the count remains 2-2. Ramiro winds in the pitch. Ripped into left field, and that one just foul.
Ooh. That one looked like it was just foul. That one could have been almost called fair. That would have been a huge hit for the Comets.
Appeared to be just a few inches off the line there. Karam's probably looking at a triple on that one. So the count will be 2-2 yet again. Karam has been battling this afternoon at the plate. And the 2-2. Takes it low for ball 3.
Good eye there by Karam. Brings up the full count.
Count is full. 2 outs in the inning. Lutz will move on the pitch. And ball 4. What a at-bat from Zoe Karam.
Great job by Karam there. Getting on base for the first time today. Fouled off a couple pitches. Took a couple close ones inside. And gets on base for the walk.
So Alexis Hui will come up to bat. She's 1 for 2 this afternoon. She had a single back in the first inning. Popped out in her second at bat. First pitch in there for a strike. Comets got runners at first and second. Karam just reached on the walk. Lutz as well reached on a walk. And the pitch. Smoked into left field. Lutz is being waved home. The throw in from the left fielder is not in time. And Palomar adds to their lead at 6-1.
Great hit there by Huey. Finding that 5.5 hole to get the 2-out RBI single, her 5th RBI of the year.
So the Comets add another run, making it 6-1. And there'll be runners at first and second again, as it's Taylor Armstrong up at the plate. She smokes this one over the head of the third baseman. Karam waved home. She's going to score. The throw into third, not in time. And Palomar adds another one. It's 7-1.
That one smoked over the third baseman's head. Nice piece of hitting. Comets now put up 2 in this one.
And Armstrong makes it in on the double.
Armstrong now 9 RBIs on the year.
So Samantha Garcia, the right fielder, steps into the plate. Smokes this one. Center field. And run down by the center fielder to end the inning. But Palomar adds 2 to their lead. It's now 7-1 as we head to the top of the 5th inning.
Woke up this morning with the sunrise in my eyes. Just like a new day, a breath of fresh air in my life.
I have a job today in television because of the hands-on experience I received at Palomar College. From the state-of-the-art equipment and diverse programs to the amazing faculty, it's everything you need to be successful in today's industry. Palomar College, learning for success.
17 for 7. At the catcher's spot. Catcher's moving to right field. 5-14. Yes. Southwestern. We have some defensive changes for the Comets.
And welcome back to Palomar College. We're heading to the top of the 5th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Comets. It's Maddie Bedoya.
She comes into this game with a 1.4 ERA over 45 innings pitched. She's been yet another ace for the Comets.
And Zoe Andrade will lead things off for the Southwestern squad. First pitch from Bedoya, in there for a strike. Now Bedoya, she winds in the 0-1. Hit the batter, but she swung around, so it'll be a strike.
Talk about fooling the batter there. Swung around, so hit her in the face.
And the count will be 0-2, Zoe Andrade. She's 1 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch from Bedoya. Strike 3.
Caught her looking on the outside corner. Nice job by Bedoya, striking out the first batter she sees.
So Bedoya comes in, immediately gets the strikeout on the outside edge. It's going to bring up the left fielder, Victoria Nunez Valenzuela. First pitch is low. Nunez is 0 for 1 this afternoon. Now the 1-0 pitch is grounded back to the pitcher, bobbled, makes a nice play over to first in time.
Amazing play by Bedoya, staying focused on that ball after a quick bobble, so able to fire it into the first baseman for out number 2.
Pitchers are athletes too, making a phenomenal play there. So it'll be 2 outs in the inning. And the lineup will turn back over to their leadoff hitter. Katorian is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-up in this ball game. That one's outside for ball 2. Now Bedoya, her pitch, upstairs, ball 3. It's a 3-0 count on their leadoff hitter. Right down the middle for a strike. Two outs here in the top of the 5th. 3-1 count. And Bedoya's pitch is fouled off the body there. The count will be full at 3-2.
Bedoya has battled back after quickly falling 3-0. Nice job, able to get this one back to a full count. And the 3-2 pitch.
Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that will end the inning. Still a 7-1 ball game as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Jaguars are retired in order in the top of the 5th. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Comets, the right fielder number 2, Dominique Garcia.
And we are back here, bottom of the 5th inning. Comets up 7-1 over Southwestern. This pitch is popped up into right field and caught by the right fielder. That was Dominique Garcia with the pop-up there. First out of the inning.
The center fielder number 1, Gisela Gonzalez.
So now Giselle Gonzalez will come up to the plate. She's 0 for 2. First pitch in there for a strike. Ripped into center field off the bat of Gonzalez. It's her first hit of the afternoon. And now the Comets have a runner on first with 1 out in the inning.
Now the Comets actually have a chance to end it in this inning. Just need 2 more runs to qualify for that 8-run rule.
We'll have a pinch hitter coming into the ball game for the shortstop Nalia Nuanez.
For the Comets, pinch hitting for Nuanez, number 12, Lauren Staley.
It'll be Lauren Staley batting .286 on the year for the Comets with 5 RBIs.
So 1 out in the inning. The runner at first is Gonzalez. First pitch taken for a strike by Staley. Palomar looking to go 15-2 and improve to 4-0 in conference play.
You gotta imagine that the Jaguars getting nervous when they see Lutz and the on-deck circle.
Next pitch is taken upstairs for a ball. Yeah, Lutz had that triple to lead off the game. She then walked and was hit by a pitch. And you know, if she gets the opportunity to come up to the plate, she might do some damage. Next pitch in to right center field. It's going to get down. And both runners will just advance the 1 base. And it will bring up Brianna Lutz. And the Southwestern coach will head out to the mound.
Gotta wonder if they'll just choose to walk Lutz to make the bases loaded and have a force out of any bag. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Lutz has a very strong chance to end this game with just 1 swing. We've seen her do damage many times at the plate. Now an opportunity to do so here again.
Man, like you said, I mean, if they choose to walk Lutz, I don't think it gets much easier on deck. Josephine Huberger has been phenomenal at the plate today. A triple and a single for her.
Now batting the third baseman, number 21.
This is exactly what the Comets wanted. The bottom of the order did their job. Got 2 runners on, and now back to the top of the lineup.
We'll see if the best player on this Comet squad can end it here this afternoon. Ripped right field. This one is gone. A walk-off home run off the bat of Brianna Lutz.
It is somewhat of a walk-off, as that makes it a 9-run game in 5 innings.
And Lutz with a phenomenal day at the plate. A home run and a triple as the Comets improved to 15-2 on the year and have won 11 in a row.
What a blast there from Lutz. First pitch swinging, drives that one to right center field. As you see the Jaguars just kind of look back and know exactly what happened. If you pitch to Brianna Lutz, very good chance that one's going yard. Now 3 straight games where Lutz has taken one out of this ballpark.
And that's exactly what the Comets wanted, their best player at the plate with the game on the line. And she delivers for another win. So a 10-1 final here from Palomar College. The Comets improve to 15-2 on the year, 4-0 in conference play. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. From Connor Larson and Trevor Tanner, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time.
15-2 on the season, 4-0 in conference play. Southwestern.